Black teenage cheerleaders get savagely owned after taking a knee during high school game. Kennesaw State University in the metro Atlanta area is the location of the latest incident of young, uneducated liberals, thinking it is appropriate to take a knee during the national anthem. Several of the cheerleaders on the KSU squad decided to take a knee during the national anthem before their football team played North Greenville University on September 30, 2017. The protesting of the national anthem by taking a knee, which was started by disgraced NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick, has permeated to youth leagues, and now seems to have made its way to the university level. Those taking a knee claim the action is not being taken to disrespect America or the anthem, but rather to protest social injustice, specifically white police officers shooting African American suspects. Yet, these protesters have no issue with hundreds of young African American teens murdering each other on the streets of Chicago. The school, in response to parent and fan outrage, responded by not allowing the KSU cheerleaders to take the field during the October 7 game KSU had against Texas Southern University. KSU leadership stated to the media that KSU cheerleaders would not be taking the field at all until after the national anthem has played. The school's explanation was weak, stating, "The decision is part of a number of changes that have been made by a new athletics administration each game as we continue to refine and enhance the game day atmosphere for our fans. Some of those other changes have included painting the KS logo at midfield for the first time, the addition of metal detectors at gates to expedite fan entry, and music PA system changes to have more loudspeakers by the student section." Going by this explanation, KSU leadership feels the addition of a PA system is on par with their cheerleaders thinking it is cool to disrespect America. I suppose we conservatives should be thankful that these disrespectful liberals in training will not have a platform to spew their anti-American agenda. These cheerleaders and their supporters think what they did shows courage and strength, but ironically liberals don't understand the meaning of these words. A relative of one of the protesting cheerleaders, Devin Lewis, said, "Her and another group of the girls really felt moved to join the movement of talking about racial inequality and criminal justice reform, and decided that they wanted to take a knee." Just like their NFL counterparts, these disrespectful cheerleaders don't understand that the First Amendment does not absolve one of the consequences of their disrespectful actions. After some of the KSU cheerleaders took a knee during the September 30 game, several local and state politicians objected to the protesting cheerleaders, and appropriately so, since KSU benefits from taxpayer money. Mr. Devin Lewis had the nerve to claim that school administrators deciding to keep the KSU cheerleaders off the field during the national anthem was somehow a violation of the girls' First Amendment rights. He stated, "That, to me, represents a type of government coercion and a violation, I think, of government interacting against people's free speech. We really want Kennesaw to reaffirm its higher education institution as a place of free expression and free beliefs. Of course, if you disagree with the beliefs and expression of the left, you are a racist and a bigot." And just like in the NFL, these cheerleaders are self-entitled elitists who think pouting will remove consequences. Liberal college students and protesting players all forget that they are expected to adhere to certain rules and regulations, and some of these rules, if not followed, can have negative repercussions. In the case of the NFL and the players, they are losing millions of dollars weekly, with many former fans vowing to never watch another game. The KSU cheerleaders got off light and simply had their platform taken away. In typical liberal fashion, when the NFL players were told by owners to stand during the national anthem, and the KSU cheerleaders had their platform taken away, they responded with the typical "I'm entitled" argument. KSU and other universities must take a stronger position against these protests during the national anthem with a school suspension as well as other punitive measures. Going to college is not a right, it is a privilege, and these students need to understand that mommy and daddy are not in a position to help them out of trouble. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.